Good morning children. This video is for class 3, subject mathematics, term 3, chapter number 2, and the name of the chapter is money. This is our lecture number 8. Beta, today we will do HOTS questions, activity based questions and worksheet. Question number 1 to 6. So let's start.
So first of all, beta, we will learn about HOTS question, which is given on page number 25 in your book. HOTS means higher order thinking skills. So let's see what is given to us. Meena, Tina, Reena, Sheena collect their sponsor money for the 30 lengths they have swam. So beta, what do you mean by it? It means कि मीना, टीना, रीना और शीना ने अपनी मनी कलेक्ट की है. Their sponsor money means reward money which is given by their parents or uncle or friend etc. For the 30 lengths they have swam. जो उन्होंने कैसे वो रिवार्ड मनी कलेक्ट की है? तैरकर. ठीक है, कितनी लेंथ्स उसने कंप्लीट की हैं? उन्होंने 30 लेंथ्स. बेटा here one length means a lap, okay, and a lap means a completion of the course. Or in a pool, the course is the pool itself means from one end to the other. ठीक है, means उन्होंने 30 लेंथ्स कैसे कंप्लीट की हैं? वन साइड की पूल की वन साइड से स्टार्ट करके और उसके अदर साइड तक जाके 30 लेंथ उन्होंने कंप्लीट की है. ओके, सो लेट्स सी व्हाट रिवार्ड दे गॉट. Here in A part, Meena's granny gives her rupees 125 for each length she swam. How much money does she give Meena? यहाँ पे बेटा मीना की जो ग्रैनी यानी ग्रैंड मदर वो उसे हर लेंथ के लिए 125 रुपीज दे रही हैं. ओके, एंड हाउ मच मनी डज शी गिव मीना? नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट दैट ग्रैनी ने मीना को कितनी मनी दी. ओके, सो हियर वी हैव गिवन information about one length and we have to find out for 30 lengths. Okay, so let's write here. Meena's granny gives money for one length is equal to rupees 125. She gives money to her for 30 lengths, that is equal to rupees 125 multiplied by 30. So here beta, you can see in 30 we have 3 multiplied by 10. So we will leave this 0 and here at the side we will multiply 125 by 3. After that we will add 0 to the right hand side of the product. Okay, so let's do here. 125 multiplied by 3. So 3 5s are 15. So here we will write 5 and 1 will be carry over. Now 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1, 7. 3 1s are 3. So here our product is 375. Now we have to add 0 to the right hand side of 375. So what is the answer? That is rupees 3750. Understood beta? Now we will do its B part. Here it is given Tina's uncle gives her rupees 115 for each length she swam. How much money does he give Tina? Now बेटा टीना के जो अंकल हैं उन्होंने उसको हर लेंथ के लिए 115 रुपीज दिए हैं. Okay, so now we have to find out that how much money does he give to Tina. So let's write here. Tina's uncle gives money for one length that is equal to rupees 115. यहाँ पर मीना की ग्रैनी ने उसे 125 दिए थे but टीना के अंकल ने उसे 115 दिए हैं for every length. Now he gives money to her for 30 lengths that is equal to rupees 115 multiplied by 30. So again we will multiply here 115 by 3 and after that we will add it 0 to the right hand side in the product. So here 3 multiplied by 5 that is equal to 15. We will write 5 here and 1 will be carry over. Now 3 ones are 3, 3 plus 1, 4. So here we will write 4. Now 3 ones are 3. So here we will write 3. So what is the answer? That is 345. Now we have to add 1 0 to the right hand side of this product. So the number becomes rupees 3450. Okay. Now in C part, Reena's friend gives her rupees 102 for each length she swam. How much money does she give her? ठीक है, तो जो उसकी फ्रेंड है रीना रीना की जो फ्रेंड है उसने उसे हर लेंथ के लिए कितने रुपीज दिए? 102 रुपीज. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट दैट हाउ मच मनी डज शी गिव हर. तो उसकी फ्रेंड ने उसको कितने रुपीज दिए? सो हियर वी विल राइट Rina's friend gives money for one length that is equal to rupees 102. Okay, now we have to find out for 30 lengths. So she gives money to her for 30 lengths that is equal to rupees 102 multiplied by 30. So again we will multiply 102 by 3, and after that we will add 0 in the product. So 3 twos are 6, 3 zeros are 0, 3 ones are 3. Now we have to add 1 0 to the right hand side of this product, that is 306, and now we will add 1 0 and the number becomes, means the amount becomes rupees 3060. Understood beta? Now in D part, Sheena's dad gives her rupees 5340. How much money does she get for each length? Now beta, it is given to us that Sheena's dad gives her rupees 5340, means the total amount is given to us. Okay, and we have to find out that how much money does she get for each length, कि एक length के लिए उसको कितने rupees मिले. Okay, so here what we will do to find out for each length, we will divide 5340 by 30. So let's start. Sheena's dad gives money for 30 lengths, that is equal to rupees 5340. Okay. Now he gives money to her for each length, means for one length, that is equal to rupees 5340 divided by 30. Okay. So here we will divide. So first of all we will write this number 5340 and these are rupees. Now we have to divide it by 30. So 30 is the divisor. Now we have to speak the table of 30 here. Okay. So with our first two digits we will take because 5 is smaller than 30. So now the number becomes 53. Now we will write down 1 as quotient place and 30 below 53. Now we have to subtract. So 3 minus 0, 3, and 5 minus 3, 2. Now we will bring down this 4 and now the number becomes 234. Okay. Now beta, table of 30 is like that table of 3 and after that we will add 1 0 to the right hand side. Okay. So here 37s are 210. So here we will write 210. Now we have to subtract. So 234 minus 210, that is equal to 24. Now we will bring down this 0. Okay. Now 38s are 240. So here we will write 8 and below 240 we will write 240. Now we have to subtract. So we will get 0 as remainder and 178 as rupees. Okay. So what is the answer? That is rupees 178, means Sheena's dad gives her money for each length that is equal to rupees 178. Understood beta? Now beta, we will do activity which is given on page number 26. One solved activity is there and one unsolved activity is there. So we will discuss both. So here this is solved activity. So let's start what is given to us. Here is an interesting activity for you all. You must be going out for lunch or dinner with your friends or relatives. Note down the menu in the box given and write the cost of each and calculate the total amount of money spent by you. Look at the example given below. So here beta, this menu is given. Okay, and rupees and paise are given. Soup is of rupees 45 and 50 paise. Noodles 120 rupees 75 paise. Fried rice 100 rupees. Chili paneer 125 rupees 50 paise. Now beta, to find out the total we have to add all these amounts. Okay. So here we will start from our right hand side. So 0 plus 5, 5. 5 plus 0, 0, 5. And 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 5, 17. So here 7 is written. Now 1 is carryover. Now 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 5, 11. So here we will 1 is written and 1 will be carryover. Okay. So 1 plus 4, 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 2, 9. Okay, and 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. So what is the answer? That is total amount of money spent, that is equal to rupees 391.75. Understood, beta? Now, activity of page number 27, question number 2. It is given, listed below are the entrance prices to the Word of Joy and Cheer Park. यहाँ पे बेटा हमें Word of Joy and Cheer Park का entrance price given है. Okay, open daily from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So here it is given adult, senior citizen, child 5 to 16 years, under 5, weekdays and weekend. Okay, so here beta the price to enter in the park for adult rupees 150 for weekdays and rupees 200 on weekend. Okay, which is weekend beta? Means a Sunday. Okay, senior citizen rupees 100 on weekdays and rupees 150 on Sunday, means weekend. And child, if the age of child is 5 to 16 years, then the entrance fee price is rupees 50 and on weekdays and rupees 75 on Sunday. And if the age of the child is under 5, then it is free of cost, means entry is free of cost. Understood beta? Now we have to discuss what is given to us in the questions. Use the price list to work out the cost of these visits to the park. Here in A part it is given 2 adults on Sunday. So first of all we will see where adult is given. Okay, and on Sunday means weekend, means the price of one entrance is rupees 200 and we have to enter here 2 adults. 2 adults on Sunday means 2 person want to enter. Okay, so we will multiply 200 by 2. Okay, and that is equal to rupees 400. Clear beta? Now in B part, 3 senior citizens on Thursday. On Thursday means weekday. Okay, so here senior citizen price to entrance, that is rupees 100 on weekday. Okay, and there are 3 senior citizens, so we will multiply 100 by 3 and that is equal to rupees 300. Now in C part, an adult and 2 children aged 9 and 11 on a weekend. ठीक है बेटा, यहाँ पे हमें एक एडल्ट ने एंटर करना है और 2 चिल्ड्रन जिनकी एज है 9 और 11 ईयर on weekend. So first of all we have to see this weekend price list. Okay, so an adult, what is the price of adult? That is 200. Okay, and 2 children aged 9 and 11 means 75 each. So how we can write? 200 plus 75 multiplied by 2, or you can add 75 plus 75. Okay, so here 200 plus 150, when we multiply 75 multiplied by 2 we get 150, or if we add 75 plus 75 again we get 150. Both are equal or same. So 200 plus 150 is equal to rupees 350. Now in D part, it is given 1 adult and 2 children aged 3 and 7 on weekdays. So here we need to see the price list of weekdays. Okay, 1 adult. 1 adult means 150 rupees and 2 children aged 3 years. Price of for aged 3, that is free, and for 7 rupees 50. So here we will write 150 plus 0 plus 50, that is equal to rupees 200. Is it clear beta? Now beta we will do worksheet which is given on page number 27. So here in question number 1 it is given, convert the following. A part 3010 paise into rupees and paise. So here beta, because we want to convert paise into rupees and paise, we need to divide 3010 paise by 100. So here we will write 3010 divided by 100. And how we can divide a number by 100? Simply we have to put a dot before the last two digits from our right hand side. Okay. So here last two digits are 1010. So we will put a dot. Okay. So how we can write 30.10. Okay. So here we will write rupees 30.10, or in another word we can write it rupees 30 and 10 paise. Understood? Now in B part, it is given 480 paise into rupees and paise. So again we have to divide it by 100. Okay, so we will write here 480 divided by 100. So last two digits are 8080. So we will put a dot before it. So our answer is 4.80. So here we will write it with rupees 4.80, or in another words we can write it rupees 4 and 80 paise. Understood? Now in C part, it is given rupees 250 into paise. Now beta, we have given rupees and we have to convert it into paise. And when we want to convert bigger unit into smaller unit, we need to multiply. And in 1 rupee, there are 100 paise. So here we will multiply 250 by 100 to get paise. So here we will write 250 is equal to 250 multiplied by 100, because we want to convert it into paise, and that is equal to, how we can write the answer? Beta, we will just add two zeros to the right hand side of 250 and the number becomes 25,000. Okay, so here we will write 25,000 paise. Okay, so in rupees 250 there are 25,000 paise. Now in D part, rupees 74 into paise. So again 74 is given, rupees 74, we need to multiply 74 by 100 to get paise. So here we will write 74 multiplied by 100. Now we have to add two zeros to the right hand side of 74, and that is equal to 7,400. So here we will write 7,400 paise. Understood beta? Now beta, question number 2. Add rupees 435.15 and rupees 187.46. So here first of all we will arrange it in columns. So here we will write rupees and paise. Now 435 rupees and 15 paise. Then we will write 187 rupees 46 paise. Now we have to put addition sign. So let's start from paise column or right hand side. 5 plus 6, 11. So here we will write 1 and 1 will be carry over. Now 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 4, 6. So here we will write 6. Now we have to solve a rupees column. 5 plus 7, 12. So here we will write 2 and 1 will be carry over. Now 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 8, 12. So here again we will write 2 and 1 will be carry over. Now 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So here we will write 6. So what is the answer beta? Rupees 622.61. Understood? Now beta, in question number 3, it is given subtract rupees 217.50 from rupees 328.75. So first of all we have to arrange it in columns rupees and paise. Now which amount we have to write first of all? That is 328.75, bigger amount which is given after from. So first of all we will write here 328 rupees 75 paise. After that we will write the smaller amount, that is 217 rupees and 50 paise. Now we have to subtract. So let's start from our right hand side. So 5 minus 0, that is equal to 5. 7 minus 5, 2. 8 minus 7, 1. 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 2, 1. So what is the answer? That is rupees 111.25. Now question number 4. Multiply rupees 55.80 by 9. So first of all we will arrange it in columns rupees and paise. Here we will write 55 rupees and 80 paise. Now we have to multiply it by 9. So let's start from our right hand side. So 9 multiplied by 0, that is equal to 0. 9 8s are 72. So here we will write 2 and 7 will be carry over. Now 9 multiplied by 5, that is equal to 45. 45 plus 7, that is equal to 52. So here we will write 2 and 5 will be carry over. Now 9 multiplied by 5, that is equal to 45. 45 plus 5, that is equal to 50. So here we will write 50. So what is the answer? That is rupees 502.20. That is the product of this. Now question number 5. It is given divide rupees 972.40 by 4. So first of all we will arrange it in columns. Here we will write the dividend 972.40. Now here we will write rupees and paise. Now we have to divide it by 4. So here we will start from our left hand side. So 9 divided by 4, we will get 2 as quotient, and 8 we will write below 9, and the remainder is 1. Okay. Now we will bring down this 7 and right here. Now the number becomes 1717. Now we have to divide 17 by 4. So here we will write the quotient as 4 and 16 we will write below 17. Now we have to subtract. So 17 minus 16 is 1. Okay, now we will bring down this 2. Now 12 divided by 4, we will get 3 as quotient place, and 12 we will write below 12. Now we have to subtract, we will get 0. Now we have solved the rupees column, so here we will write 243 rupees. Now we have to bring down this paise column, that is 4040. Now we have to divide it by 4. So 4 divided by 4, that is equal to 1. So here we will write 1 as quotient place and 4 below 4. 4 minus 4, that is equal to 0. Now we will bring down this 0 here. Now 0 divided by 4, that is equal to 0. When we divide 0 by 4, we get 0 as quotient place. So here we will write paise. So what is the answer? That is 243 rupees and 10 paise. Or we can write it like this, rupees 243.10. Now question number 6. Put the correct symbol. Less than, greater than, or equal to. Here it is given in A part, rupees 97.80 dash 9780 paise. So here beta, how we can comparison between rupees and paise? We have to make rupees into paise, and after that we can make comparison. Okay. So here it is given rupees 97.80. So to convert rupees 97.80, we multiply it by 100. So we simply remove this point. Okay. So how many paises are there in rupees 97.80? That is 9780 paise. Now we can comparison. Here it is given 9780, and here is also given 9780. So both are same. So here we will put equal to sign. Now in B part, 8702 paise dash rupees 86.20. So here we will make this rupees into paise, and we just simply remove this point. And how many paises are there? That is 8620. Okay. Now 8702 is given here, and 8620 is here. So which one is greater? That is 8702. So here we will put sign like this. Okay, so 8702 paises are greater than 8620 paise. Now in C part, rupees 4.22 dash 423 paise. Now again we will just remove this point to make it in paise. That is equal to 422 paise, and here it is given 423 paise. So which one is greater? This. So here we will make symbol like this. So how we can read it? 422 paise is smaller than 423 paise. Now in D part, 507 paise dash rupees 5.77. So again we need to convert it into paise. That is equal to 577 paise. Now which one is greater? That is 577 paise. So we will put sign like this. Okay, so how we can read 507 paise is smaller than 577 paise. Now beta, homework sums. Do question number 7 to 10 of worksheet given on page number 27. Question number 7 is Salma bought a radio for rupees 300.20, an electric press for rupees 172.15 and a heater for rupees 90.60. How much money did he spend in all these items? So here beta, you have given three amounts and you have to find out the total. So you have to add the given amounts. Now in question number 8, Raju had to pay rupees 650 as his school fees. Okay, he had only rupees 435.50 with him. How much more money should he pay? Okay, so to find out the more money should he pay, we have to subtract the given amounts. Okay, now question number 9. If a space suit costs rupees 130.40, how much will 6 space suits cost? एक space suit का cost given है बेटा 130.40 and we have to find out for 6 space suits. So we have given information about one and we have to find out for many. So we will multiply the given amount by 6. Now question number 10. That is Sheila bought 8 erasers for rupees 56.24. What is the cost of one eraser? ठीक है, शीला ने बेटा 8 इरेजर्स परचेज की जिसका प्राइस था रुपीज 56.24. ठीक है, what is the cost of one eraser? Now we have to find out what is the cost of one eraser. So we have given information about many and we have to find for one. So for that we will divide the given amount by 8. Now beta, homework solution of lecture number 7. I had given you exercise 2F. Question number 2 part D. It is given divide rupees 198.27 divided by 9. Okay, so here beta, first of all we have to arrange it in columns. We will write 198.27, then rupees and paise, then we have to write down 9 as divisor place. Now one is we have to solve it from left hand side. One is smaller number than 9, so we will take these two digits 1 9 19. Okay, now we have to divide 19 by 9. We get 2 as quotient place and we will write 18 below 19. Now we have to subtract, so 9 minus 8, that is equal to 1. Now we will bring down this 8 and the number becomes 1818. Now 18 divided by 9, again we get 2 as quotient place and below 18 we will write 18. Now we have to subtract, so 18 minus 18, that is equal to 0. So here we get 22 rupees. Now we will bring down this 27 paise. Okay, and we have to divide it by 9. So 2 is the smaller number than 9, so we will take these two digits collectively, that is 2 7 27. Now divide 27 by 9, we get 3 as quotient place and 27 we will write below 27. Now 27 minus 27, that is equal to 0. Okay, so 3 paise we get. So how we can write it collectively? 20 rupees 22.03, because here 3 paise is given na beta. So when we convert it into rupees we get 0.03. Okay, now E part, rupees 184.16 divided by 4. So again we need to arrange it in columns. So first of all we will write 184.16, then we will write rupees and paise, then 4 as divisors place. So 1 is smaller number than 4, so we will take these two digits 1 8 18 collectively. Now we have to divide 18 by 4. We get 4 as quotient place and here we will write 16 below 18. Okay, so 18 minus 16, that is equal to 2. And now we will bring down this 4. Okay, and here we will write 4. Now the number becomes 2 4 24. Now we have to divide 24 by 4. We get 6 as quotient place and 24 below 24 we will write. So 24 minus 24, that is equal to 0. Now 46 rupees is there. Now we have to bring down this 16 paise column. Now we have to divide it by 4. So again 1 is smaller number than 4. So we will take these two digits collectively, that is 1 6 16. So 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4. So here we will write 4 as quotient place and 16 below 16. 16 minus 16, that is equal to 0. Okay. So here we will write the answer, that is rupees 46.04. Understood? Now in F part, it is given rupees 633.25 divided by 5. So again we need to arrange it in columns. Now we have to speak the table of 5 here. We have to start from left hand side. So 6 is greater than 5. So here we will get 1 as quotient place and 5 below 6 we will write. Now we have to subtract. So 6 minus 5 is 1. Now we will bring down this 3 and the number becomes 13. Now we have to divide 13 by 5. We get 2 as quotient place and here we will write 10 below 13. Now 3 minus 0, 3 and 1 minus 1, 0. Now we have to bring down this 3. The number is 3333. Now we have to divide 33 by 5. So here we will get 6 as quotient place and 30 we will write below 33. Now we have to subtract. So here 3 is the remainder. Okay, and 126 rupees are there. Now we will bring down this 3 with paise. Okay, like this. And now we will bring down paise column, that is 2525. Now the number becomes 325. Now we have to divide it by 5. So here 3 is smaller number than 3, so we will take these two digits, that is 3 to 32. Now we will divide 32 by 5. We get 6 as quotient place and 30 we will write below 32. Now we have to subtract. So 2 minus 0, 2 and 3 minus 3, 0. Now 5 we will bring down. Now 25 divided by 5, that is we get 5 as quotient place and 25 we will write below 25. Now we have to subtract. So 25 minus 25, that is equal to 0. Now we have to get 65 paise. Now we have to write its answer, that is rupees 126.65. Understood, beta? Now question number 5, exercise 2G. The cost of 1 liter petrol is rupees 73.22. What is the total cost of 9 liters of petrol? So here beta we have given the information about 1 liter of petrol and we have to find out for 9 liters of petrol. So we need to multiply. So here we will write the statement, cost of 1 liter of petrol is equal to rupees 73.22. Cost of 9 liters of petrol is equal to rupees 73.22 multiplied by 9. So here we will arrange it in columns. 73 rupees 22 paise. Now we have to multiply it by 9. So 9 twos are 18. So here we will write 8 and 1 will be carry over. 9 twos are 18. 18 plus 1, 19. So here we will write 9 and 1 will be carry over. Now 9 multiplied by 3, that is equal to 27. 27 plus 1, 28. So here we will write 8 and 2 will be carry over. 9 multiplied by 7, that is equal to 63. 63 plus 2, that is equal to 65. So what is the answer? That is 658.98. Okay, so the cost of 9 liters of petrol is rupees 658.98. Understood? Beta, question number 6. It is given, I have kept rupees 246 equally in my 3 pockets. How much do I have in each of my pockets? So what is given to us, beta? Here we have given the information about 3 pockets, means many. Okay, and we have to find out for 1 pocket. So to find out for each pocket, we will divide the given amount 246 by 3. So let's write its statement. Total amount kept in pockets, that is equal to rupees 246, and amount kept in each pocket, that is equal to rupees 246 divided by 3. So here we will write 246 and these are rupees only. Now we have to divide it by 3. So here 2 is the smaller number than 3. So we will take these two digits, that is 2 4 24. Now we have to pick the table of 3, means we have to divide 24 by 3. So we get 8 as quotient place. So here we will write 8 and 24 we will write below 24. Now we have to subtract. So 24 minus 24, that is equal to 0. Now we will bring down the 6 here. Okay, and we have to divide 6 by 3. And when we divide 6 by 3, we get 2 as quotient place and 6 we will write below 6. Now we have to subtract. So 6 minus 6, that is equal to 0. So here we get the answer 82 rupees. Now we will write its answer that amount kept in each pocket is rupees 82. Understood, beta? Now question number 7. If a meter of cloth costs rupees 56.25, what is the price of 5 meters of cloth? हमें यहाँ पर बेटा 1 meter of cloth की cost given है and we have to find out for 5 meters, means for many. So we need to multiply the given amount by 5. So here we will write cost of 1 meter of cloth is equal to rupees 56.25. Cost of 5 meters of cloth is equal to rupees 56.25 multiplied by 5. So here we will arrange it in columns and we have to multiply it by 5. So let's start from our right hand side. 5 multiplied by 5, that is equal to 25. So here we will write 5 and 2 will be carry over. Now 5 multiplied by 2, that is equal to 10. 10 plus 2, 12. So here we will write 2 and 1 will be carry over. Now 5 multiplied by 6, that is equal to 30. 30 plus 1, 31. So here we will write 1 and 3 will be carry over. Now 5 5s are 25. 25 plus 3, that is equal to 28. So here we will write 28. So what is the answer? That is 281 rupees and 25 paise. Now we have to write it collectively. Thus the product or the price of 5 meters of cloth is rupees 281.25. Thank you.